Hey, Carla Zen Queen here, and I've been an online marketer for about 3 years. I just recently released my own product. It's an SEO product, and my goal today is to teach other marketers like myself, or maybe people just coming into the marketing scene that are a little confused on what to do, where to go, where to get some free traffic, just some really killer tips, tricks, and tools that I've used along my way. I'm actually, right now it's April, and in March of 2015, I had my first 10K month online, and I'm looking to double that up this month. So I've been doing some real hardcore marketing and giving a lot of value back to my communities. And so this is one of the ways that I'm doing that. So I wanted to introduce people to a tool that I use. It's a platform called IBOToolBox. And what IBOToolBox is, it's kind of like a social media site strictly for marketers, right? So you're not going to be having these conversations from people that are just, thinking you're pretty or, tire kickers for the most part. Not saying that you're not going to find some time wasters on here. There's still some people on here, that aren't sure about what they're doing. But this is a good place to make some connections. And so really, when you come here, you're going to want to create a new account, right? Set all that up, and I'm going to log in. It's going to show you where you go, right? And it's going to look kind of confusing because this site, IBOToolBox, IBO stands for Independent Business Owner. There's a lot of information in here because there's a lot of stuff going on here. This is one of several sister sites it has. It has IBO list, banners, affiliate, news, tube, exchange, builder, gigs. And so for today, I'm just going to focus on IBOToolBox and how setting up your account here, how to set up your account here, how to use the free advertising services, and then I'm going to show you some of the other services that they offer in here for free. All of this is free. They do have an affiliate program, like they do have banners. I've not gotten too far into their affiliate program. I am an affiliate for them, but I haven't gotten into exactly what services they're selling and whatnot. I really use this site to build leads and build my exposure and my authority. So that's kind of what I want you guys focusing on, because that's the main thing. When you set up your account, you can set up your account, you can edit your profile here, right? And your profile actually generates to one of their other sister sites, and rather than clicking on here, if I clicked on here, it's going to bring me to this site. And you'll see that this is IBO Social, right? So what you put in your profile here is going to be published out here, okay? And this is going to show that, yes, I've been a member since October of 2012, and that's right around the time I started getting active. I don't have a lot of likes and comments on here. As you see, I haven't really, it's been over 81 days ago since somebody posted on here, so I've not really been using this part of it as much as I could or should, just to point that out. But you can actually add your business links in here, and share buttons, right? So people can share your content. You can publish stuff here. We're gonna, in my SEO Sizzler, I talk about how to publish press releases that actually rank. You can actually put your videos in here. You can list your businesses, like if you have multiple income streams, you can list your businesses in here. And again, I don't want to go into all this depth. I just want to make people aware that these tools are out here freely available. Also back here, with after you've got your profile set up and everything, you can check that out. But so like IBOToolBox apps, the two things that they have in here that I like to use is the IBO URL, right? This is a URL shortener. It also does some tracking for you, right? So you can see how many clicks. Another one in here is IBO Exchange. I actually use IBO Exchange for some traffic exchanges. I also post banner ads over there, right? And then, let's see, IBO List they just came out with. It's more of like a classified site. I do have one free ad over there. IBO Gigs, this is kind of like for outsourcing. It's kind of like Fiverr, if you've ever heard of Fiverr. And then, of course, they have their help desk. And so there's just some tools in here, like the URL shortener I really, really, really like. The other one in here, press releases, right? Now, I know how to blog, and basically a press release is very similar to a blog post. It's built kind of in the same way, and if you apply SEO, you will find that because you're piggybacking on this very well trafficked site, that your content gets ranked almost instantly. So I'm going to show you back over here, not to confuse you, but where was I going here, right? Confusing myself. There is mad traffic here. So even though I don't have a lot of likes and comments here, I want you to see the traffic that is coming to my page, right? So today it's just 239, and I already told you I've not been as active on here as I could. This month, 424, which is not bad considering we're only on April 3rd. But in total, 20,046 views, right? And that's really not a lot when you take into consideration that I've been here since 2012. But like I say, not as active as I'm moving into being on IBO. So early on, I would do a lot of press releases, right? You can click the press release feed, and it's going to show you, you know, all the things that I've posted to IBO. So really kind of a cool tool. You can also get these little banners so that you can put them on your website, and then, you know, people can connect with you on IBO or check out your social profile here. So that's really cool. The other cool thing that IBO does is they have a newsletter that goes out every Sunday. It looks like this. All I did was click here on IBO News. They have a newsletter that goes out every Sunday and really lets you know what's going on within their community. They do offer training on how to use the tools within IBO. And then one of the big things is every Sunday in the newsletter, right about here, they have a credit code, right? Now, not only do they do this on Sundays, this is just the one that comes out on Sundays in the newsletter, but daily they publish, right here, another credit code. This is for Club IBO. They've got a membership going on. I'm not a part of their membership, but then this is their free daily credit code. They do the free daily credit code, the credit code on Sundays. On Mondays, they have a double dose. They give you a credit code for IBOToolBox, and they give you a credit code for IBO Exchange. On Tuesdays, I believe they have Twitter Tuesdays, where you can find their IBO code on Twitter. And then Wednesdays, they do webinars, and so they have a code at the end of the webinar on Wednesdays. On Thursdays, they have the code on Facebook. They have it on their Facebook page. And so, and then there's Friday. Friday, they send out, again, in the emails, it's a help desk Friday is what they call it. So they send you yet another code. And then on Saturday, they have yet another webinar. And at the end of the webinar, they give you another code. So basically, every day they're giving you some free credits here, right? And for activity on the site, like every time you publish a press release, you get 20 credits, right? And those credits can be converted and used for advertising on this site, right? And so that's what my main purpose has been with IBO, not just the leads and whatnot publishing press releases, but this advertising piece, when I first started and I had little to no money to put into advertising, at least I was still getting my stuff out there because I could come here every day and get a code and at least have some kind of advertising out there rather than none. And so that was a big piece. I don't want people thinking that they have no resources for advertising if they don't have advertising money. But the minute you start making money, you need to start poking away 10 to 20% of your profits for advertising so that you keep going, okay? And so here is, there's a lot of information here, but I'm just going to scroll down. Here is where it tells you where all the credit codes are, right? And when they're available. And then there's bonus ones, right? And so scrolling down here, you would put the code in here, right? It's not going to give it to me. It's probably going to error out, right? I already used it, so that's not good. But if you used it, it would tell you, you know, that so many credits were added. Now what happens after that is you go to convert credits. Up here it shows you how many credits you've got. I've got quite a few because I just paid for some. But so it tells you the total of credits up here, and the different kind of ads that you post will use up different kind of numbers from that. So you want to pay attention to that. But basically, you would come here, redeem your credit codes. You would come down here. We'll just convert 100. It's not going to kill me. 100 credits, right? Just converted for 500 impressions. That means my ad will be shown, you know, 500 times if it's just a basic ad. So let's go to my ads and see that, like I said, I've got lots of credits here. I've got them converted into impressions, and here you see I've got some ads running and I've got several that are not running, right? And we can preview all these. Some of these are really old, like this one. Yeah, that's not going to show up. Preview. This was just a text ad, and so the text ads will only take you know, one impression. And then you have your 250 by 250 ads, and they take a few more impressions. And I'll show you that. And then you have the big banner ads like this, right? This was huge when 2 Cent Facebook came out. You see again, you know, some familiar programs maybe, but some of these are some older ads. And so right now I'm really pushing some popular things that have just recently launched, like my Webinar Boss. You'll see I have, you know, just a basic text link for that. But here I've also got a big banner, right? And so it's just running traffic through there. Here I have another one. This is another big banner for a new program that just came out, Zappable. And then another affiliate product, Azon Authority, but again, this is a 250 by 250. And then here's a different size, the 468 by 60. It's not showing up. That's great. I should probably edit that while I'm in here. Of course. I'll come back and fix that. Actually, anyhow, I'll have to remember to come back and fix that. I'm going to shut that off for right now because it's not doing me any good to have it running if there's no image there. But so, good catch on my part. But so, as you can see, these are generating traffic. These have had 1,164 views with 103 clicks for a 9% click-through rate. So ask yourself, do you think that, you know, people are opting into my list? Do you think that I'm just allowing them to, you know, come through without capturing a lead here, so that not only are they marketed this product, but in the future I can market them other products, right, with my email marketing. But so this makes for real easy advertising for very, very little to nothing, right? Like I said, I did purchase some credits. You can do that. They're not very expensive. and I can't say, how well they work. I can only say how well they've worked for me without knowing what your offer is, or what your marketing campaigns look like. I couldn't say that, yes, this is the way to go. But I'm telling you that if you have little to no money, this is a good route because it's a very well trafficked site, with strictly marketers. So you already know that probably what you're offering, whether it's a business opportunity or a make money online opportunity or even a service, this is a good area to market to because they're people that would be using the same kind of tools that you use. And so, right, you can purchase 5,000 credits or 20,000 credits. I think that's what I did. I think I did the 20,000 credits for 25 bucks, which is not a bad deal. I'm just kind of testing the waters more with some advertising, but getting good returns. And so I really just wanted to shine the light on IBOToolBox because it's very vast in let me show you. You can message people in here. It's very vast in the tools that are given to you for free, and obviously, they're generating some income off the advertising because of the traffic. And so, like here's where the member advertising shows up on the side with the text ones, and then this is actually third party. This is AdSense, but it'll tell me how many active ads I have, right? And then how to send a message to an associate. And so you see, because I haven't been real active, these are all messages, sent back and forth. Obviously, you can see back in October of 2012 when I first got started, was chatting with people quite a bit more. But here you see, got some contacts coming in. You can really use this as a lead generator because you can communicate with people here. And so there's they can become leads or associates, right? So I don't have that logged, but you see I've got 205 associates here, and I already know they're marketers, and by these stars I can tell how active they are, right? If they're continuing to stay active on the site. Obviously some profiles like that have no face, I have to wonder, hey, look, there's Jeremy Feliciano. I have to wonder, Jeremy's a friend of mine, so that's cool. I have to wonder, how serious this guy is taking his business if he's showing up on a marketing site and he's not even got a picture of himself, not to pinpoint things out. But let's get real. If we're trying to do business online, we've really got to come across as how we want to be perceived. If you want to be perceived as a professional, then please put yourself out there in a professional manner. I can take my own advice because, a lot of times I'm kind of beaching it. I live by the ocean, and I have no excuses for, not getting up and brushing my hair, but I've kind of got it that way where I'm on vacation. My life really is a vacation. I choose to spend some of my time marketing online and helping other people really expand their minds and motivate them and inspire them to reach for more than they even usually believe that they can. So that's a big piece of, why I do what I do. It's not a necessity for me. It is a passion of mine. It is something that fulfills me to be able to give back my knowledge to other people that are trying to better themselves, that are trying to better their financial situation. Usually all people are looking for is more exposure, and sometimes that's just a piece like this that gives them something that they didn't know about, and wow, it opens their eyes to something new that they can add to their toolbox. So I really like the name of IBOToolBox for that reason. I really like the ability to easily record little quick videos like this that I know is going to go out there and help somebody. And so that's what my drive is about. Don't be afraid to check out these other ones, the IBO list, the IBO banners, IBO affiliate. For sure, get on the newsletter so that you get your credit code on Sundays. IBOTube. I actually cut a video the other day explaining a little bit about IBOTube, but I'll probably cut another one because of the IBOToolBox sites, the ones that I use most is IBOToolBox, IBOTube, and IBOExchange. I really don't dwell too much into these other ones, right? Because I have some bigger communities that I'm a part of that a lot of this is not it's not relevant to what I'm doing, but it may be relevant to somebody else out there. So I just wanted to point it out. So that's all I've got today. Ask me if you're, connect with me on Facebook if you have any questions. I'm more than willing to help you out with whatever I can. Peace.